Welcome, Golly Vibes family. Today's show is mind blowing. We got a good show for you today. It's crazy how many, when you go down different rabbit holes, it's crazy how much information you gather. And today, we went down a rabbit hole with Michael Jackson. For those who don't know, who've been living under a rock, Michael Jackson was one of the biggest pop stars that ever lived, right? However, before he passed, before he died, he got on stage and was talking about Sony Records, right? And how he owned half of Sony. I'm gonna show you guys a video right now in a minute. Actually, let's jump right into that video where he starts talking about Tommy Mottola. Nobody wants to talk about Tommy Mottola. We're gonna talk about Tommy Mottola today, because we went down that Tommy Mottola rabbit hole. But check out the video of Michael Jackson calling this man the devil.
And Tommy Mottola is a devil. I'm not supposed to say what I'm going to say right now, but I have to let you in on a secret.
Say it.
Oh, tell us, Mike.
Please don't videotape what I'm going to say, okay? Being the artist that I am at Sony, I've generated several $1 billion for Sony. Several billion. And they really thought that my mind is always on music and dancing, and it usually is, but they never thought that this performer, myself, would outthink them.
Yeah!
Boy, oh boy!
So we can't let them get away with what they're trying to do, because now I'm a free agent. I just owe Sony one more album. It's just a box set, really. And it's with 2 new songs, which I've written ages ago. Because every album that I record, I write, like, literally, I'm telling you the truth, I write at least 120 songs every album I do. So I can do the box set, just give them any 2 songs. So I'm leaving Sony a free agent, owning half of Sony. So I own half of Sony's, and I'm leaving them, and they're very angry at me because of it. But
very angry.
I just did good business, you know.
Tell him! Say it, Michael! Tell the story!
But so the way they get revenge is to try and destroy my album.
Are you?
But I've always said, you know, good art never dies. Thank you. I love Unbreakable. You know, turn that off, please. No what? I don't mind. Tape it.
Michael is getting gangster today! Yeah.
Mariah Carey.
It is.
After divorcing Tommy, came to me crying. She was crying so badly I had to hold her. And she said to me that this is an evil man. And Michael, this man follows me, she said. He taps her phones. And he's very, very evil, and she doesn't trust him. And he is a horrible human being. And we have to continue our drive until he's terminated.
Wow.
Oh! There you go!
We can't allow him to do this to great artistry. We just can't. I just want you to know I appreciate everything you've done. You've been amazing. You're so loyal, Diana.
Now, some of the captions didn't get some of the words right. So he was talking about Mariah Carey came to him after she divorced Tommy Mottola. People don't know who Tommy Mottola is. That's who he's talking about. A lot of that speech. Now, I've posted some of that speech like over a year ago. However, it never crossed my mind, or Tommy Mottola. That never really registered until now. It's like sometimes the Lord allows things to be revealed later, right? And right now is when it should be revealed with everything going on with This is Tommy Mottola, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Mottola, an executive for Sony Records, a chairman. So when he's saying different things that are happening bad to artists, he's talking because Tommy Mottola is making that happen, right? And then he's saying he owns half of Sony. What they want to do is destroy his album because of things like that. This is the man he's calling the devil, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Mottola. He's up there. When I say things like Diddy got into situations, yeah, he was Mariah Carey's husband before Nick Cannon. Who would have thunk? There's many people today who think that Nick Cannon was only her husband. No, Tommy Mottola was Mariah Carey's husband before Lord have mercy, before Nick Cannon. So Michael said that after she divorced him, she came crying to Michael, saying that this is an evil man. And interesting, why is a lot of different record executives, a lot of different CEOs, a lot of different chairmen, a lot of different people who are in leadership positions evil? Why do you think that is? And why do you think we be on here saying that you have to go through different rituals just to even get to a certain level of stardom? Why? Especially when you want their help. A lot of different times they post. Listen, these people blow up who they want to blow up. Why do you think they blew up Lil Nas X? Old Town Road. Oh, now boating till the Old Town Road. A super big kid song. Super big worldly song. You can have fun with your family to it, dancing to it. Da, 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 da. Then all of a sudden, he's rapping. He's singing about the devil. Dancing in hell, giving the devil lap dances. Why do you think that is? You think this is all coincidence? No. People in leadership positions answer to their God, Satan, Lucifer. They answer to him. You think it's a joke out here? No. It's no joke. It's no jokey joke. So this was Mariah Carey's husband first. It was all good just a week ago. So she cried to Michael Jackson, saying this was an evil man. My goodness. It's crazy when you really think about the life different artists portray on screen. And then you think about their life behind scenes. Like, it's wicked. A lot of different times because these men can do things to people and get away with it. You know how scary a woman probably is to be around a man who thinks he's above the law? Probably seen this man take somebody's life. Boy, oh boy, we done got there. Tommy Mottola, Diddy. Now this is why I say that Diddy, I said it on a different video, that Diddy is somebody who was first a victim that was molded and groomed into becoming a predator. He started going around these men like Tommy Mottola, like Clive Davis, different executives that were in leadership positions that did different things to Diddy. They groomed this monster. He wasn't just born a monster. That's why his mother is at the courts talking about, that's not my baby. He couldn't have did that. Not my baby. Because he wasn't like that always. A lot of different monsters you see nowadays who are just, a lot of different monsters you see nowadays who have become monsters, like the Iceman, like Charles Manson, like Jeffrey Dahmer. Different people have went through different things in their life, different check marks, different dark times where evil consumed them, possessed them, started manifesting through them, planted with a small seed first, then grew into an evil tree, grew into a bad tree with bad fruit. That's what happened. Started bearing different fruit that also started bearing, producing bad fruit. That's what happens. How in the world, like, This is what he posted. La Familia, brothers for life. We all started together, and now so proud they are global titans. We all started together. He brought them up. Now we're hearing different things about both of them. Isn't that interesting, though? How you start out here, and it starts out small, even when it comes to drugs. Anything that's evil starts out like this, then it's like this, like this, like this, like this. Temporary satisfaction to sooner or later you can't stop doing it. Becomes a pattern that's over and over and over. You think you wonder why this man was doing different things with thousands of bottles of baby oil and stuff like that? Because he's trying to scratch an itch that he can't scratch no more. Happens with a lot of different people in these positions. That's what people aren't really understanding. It happens with a lot of different people in these positions. Answer this for me. Why do you think things that are outside of God's nature and character are the very things that they promote? Why? Why is the radio filled with disgusting, filthy music? Why are TV shows always having to pop in an LGBT member? 9 times out of 10, they're going to be black. Why? Because our minds have been programmed to have more sympathy. So they figured if they put a black LGBT person, we're just automatically going to agree with it because of their color, their skin color. But in all actuality, they're destroying. See, y'all don't even want to go into that. There was slavery back in the day, right? Where different individuals' lives they were slaves, you know. They beat them, they were in chains. Y'all don't even realize that them doing that is also it's also a category of evil. Because they're controlling you through what you're watching. Boy, oh boy. That's a whole different programming. It's a whole different programming. It's more evil. Why? Because it's not just right in your face. It begins to build in your subconscious. I'm trying to tell you. And you wonder why Michael was out here throwing up signs of Tommy Mottola, calling him the devil. Go back to hell, Mottola. The good, the bad, the ugly. I mean, Michael was out here savage, not caring, not giving the roots toots. Really out here. Who knew about this? I didn't. I did not. This is something I literally just found out about. Who knew about this? Mottola must have been a very, very bad man. And isn't it interesting how Michael Jackson's doctor took his life? It wasn't no accident. He took his life. Dr. Conrad Murray, Michael Jackson's personal physician, was sentenced to 4 years in prison for involuntary manslaughter in the death of Jackson on November 29th. 4 years. And got out in 2. Ain't that interesting? Nowadays, you got Diddy having secret meetings with Tommy Mottola, the guy Michael Jackson was calling the devil. Interesting enough, Jaguar Wright called P. Diddy the devil. Is this not connecting in some kind of... For you? For me, 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4. It's definitely connected for me. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, there are letters that Michael Jackson, little post notes that Michael Jackson left. The system wants to kill me for my catalog. There are a couple of these. There are a couple different things that is written in different areas that we've happened to locate, right? However, we're not going to bring those up on YouTube. If you want to see those, you can go to patreon.com/IsaiahRobin. Just type that into your browser, and it will take you there. Actually, I'm going to put the direct link in the pinned comments for those who want to see the different notes and stuff that Michael Jackson actually left. I mean, it gets real, ladies and gentlemen, because they don't show this type of stuff on TV. Neither are we going to show it on YouTube because they'll just ban it. They'll take it down. So if you want to see it, you guys, go ahead and head over to patreon.com/Isaiah Robin. Leave your comments, what you think of the videos so far. I think that the fact that things are adding up and leading to different executives like Clive Davis, like Tony Mottola, they already got Harvey Weinstein. Different people are falling, Jeffrey Epstein. Different people who thought they never could be touched are being touched now. But my hope is for them to be humbled behind a jail cell and find God. My hope is not for them to take their own lives like they said Jeffrey Epstein did. My hope is for them to be humbled behind a jail cell and for them to repent to the Lord and really have their souls in a good place before they leave the earth, because hell is not a place you wish on your worst enemy. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Love you guys. God bless. Shalom.